the channel, the Premium Bell, where we try to elevate our beauty routines one haul at a time. I am so excited to share what I snagged during the Sephora sale. Look at it, it's a lot. And I also went back to Sephora and I got two other things, so I'm so excited to share these with you. First things first, we're going to start with the two primers that I got. I am so excited that I am finally able to get my hands on the Myricks Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum, which is this right here. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I don't know why I thought it'd be bigger, but I'm super excited to try it. Let me see if I can actually open this. You see, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was, but I'm still very excited to use it. I've heard lots of really good things about it, and I love that she said, I don't know if you guys can see here, she said do not shake, just tap. So you're supposed to like tap on the bottom, and that's what's going to like bring it out. So super excited for that. Next up, we have the Patrick Star himself. We have the One Size Beauty Oil Sucker. Now I actually have the Secured Sweat Primer because I mistakenly thought that that was the one that I needed because I am an oily skin girl. This is bothering me, but it's actually like the oil sucker that I needed, so I got this. Now this one is a lot bigger than I expected. You see, here's the thing, both of these are both 30 milliliters, but this one seems so small and this one seems so big. So yeah, then we have the concealers. I have been on the hunt for a really good concealer. I don't know, I just feel like the ones that I have aren't cutting it. So NARS. So if you're an OG beauty girl, you know about these. All the beauty YouTubers were using it. I specifically remember like Jackie Aina was a big fan of the shade Almond, which was actually what got me interested in NARS in the first place. I got the shade Almond, I know. I got the shade Almond, and then I also got the shade Chocolate. So I'm going to do another video where I kind of just do my first impressions, maybe a bit of a weird test for these, just because it's like I can't really give thoughts anymore at this point in time. I've heard amazing things about these, so I figured it was time to see what the hype was about. So fingers crossed that these shades work for me, because I actually don't know if I can return it now because I waited too long in order for me to like actually open it, and you know, it is what it is at this point. But yeah, next up we are going to do powders. And so I picked up a lot of One Size actually, because I really like Patrick Star and it just works for me. So I picked up the One Size Ultimate Setting Powders. I picked it up in the shade Translucent, and I also picked up a mini in the shade Dark Deep. So I personally really like Translucent. I have their powder in the in the pink shade. I don't know, it's probably just got like pink shade, but I already own the pink shade. I love how it performs. I really like the way it kind of like brightens up my skin, so I thought that like these two would be a great addition to them. I am like very okay, so I don't know why I didn't record. Essentially, what I was saying is that I was very nervous about having flashback, because sometimes translucent powders do that. And it didn't record as well. But I also got the Danessa Myricks Blur and Balm powder. And what I was saying with that is that I bought it in the universal shade and not in the tinted shade, because all the shade descriptions kind of made it seem like it was going to be a little bit too warm or too cool. And I am a neutral girl through and through, and I didn't want to have to go through the whole thing of like buying it not fitting, having to return it. I didn't want to do all that. I'm gonna try the universal shade first, see how it goes, see how I like it, how it works with my oily skin. And if I like it, then we're going to, you know, go through the whole process of finding like a shade for me personally. I got the Patrick Star foundation in 45N. and I was worried that it wasn't going to fit me because I struggle still with finding my foundation shade online. I have to try it in person, and I bought all of these online and I didn't know if it was going to fit. I think it's going to fit. We'll do like a whole video and then I will let you guys know about that. I think that's everything, so we're going to get back to the video now. Nervous. I was saying that I really hope it works because I'm not really sure if I can still return it. I will say it is surprising because Bretman, if I remember correctly, is the kind of face for this launch, face for this foundation, and I haven't really seen much review, at least on, it might just be my For You page because I haven't really been on in a minute because, like I said, school's been hard, but I haven't seen much reviews on it, especially on like darker skin tones. The few reviews I have seen on it has been on like lighter skin tones, so yeah, here's to hoping that it works. I do kind of trust Bretman and I also trust Patrick. I think the only thing would be just in terms of the shade, because the shade might be good but the undertone might not be, so that's why I bought it in the neutral one. So fingers crossed. I will be doing, like I said, I will be doing a dedicated first impression and long-term review video soon, so stay tuned for that. Next up we have bronzers. Well, not bronzers, just one bronzer, which is the LYS Beauty or Lice Beauty. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. Oh my god, it's recyclable. Oh, that's cute. Anyways, I got the LYS Beauty bronzer in the shade Worthy, and this is their powder bronzer, not the cream bronzer. I bought the powder bronzer just because I've been really looking for like a good powder bronzer. I have the Fenty in Mocha Mami, I believe, and it's really good. It's just I have to use so little of it because it does pull really red on my skin tone because I am more of like a neutral girly, so it pulls really red on me. But I got this. Ooh, it's kind of dark. I'm very excited to use it, actually. I'm not gonna lie, like this looks like it will work. I do feel though like with how dark it is, I might end up using it more as a contour than an actual bronzer, because it really doesn't look like there's much warmth to it. I don't want to swatch anything at this point in time just because I want to kind of keep everything for the video, but my hope is that I'm actually able to use this as a bronzer and not really like a contour, although now that I've opened it up, I'm not really sure. It's very hard for darker skins to find good bronzers where it's like it's not purple, it's not super duper red that you're out here looking like, I don't know, an Oompa Loompa or something like that. But yeah, moving on, this is a highlighter. I got the Saie Glowy Super Gel. This is a lot smaller than I thought it was, but yeah, this is the Saie liquid highlighter. It's your Dewy illuminating fluid. I got it in the shade Sun Glow. It says it's a highlighter. I'm not actually going to be using it as a highlighter. I wanted to use it more as like a glowy base. I think that's actually how it's marketed. It's more of like a glowy base under the skin. So, ooh, I thought it was going to be like a little brush, but it's actually a pump. I got it in the shade Sun Glow, so I'm gonna see how that goes. Anyway, I'm really hoping to use this more for like dewy days, just because I want to be more of a dewy girl. I'm really not. I'm definitely like a matte girl, but I want to be a dewy person. I want to be a dewy babe. So we're starting with this, fingers crossed. I have other setting sprays that I do have to use and I do use on the daily. Oh, I forgot this had a fragrance to it. But yeah, honestly, it's always been a staple for me, so I figured I'll go back to it, you know, see if it still holds as well as I remember. And finally, last but not least, we have the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum. This one has some really mixed reviews to it. Some people really like it, some people really hate it. It was only like $18, $19. So I was like, you know what, we'll just get it. If it works for me, cool. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I definitely need help in the brow area. That's the main reason why I got it. I don't think my lashes need to be longer or curlier than they are, so mainly I'm using it for the brows. So we are going to see how it works. I'll definitely keep you guys updated. It's definitely a low risk experiment. It's like $20, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's kind of everything I grabbed during the Sephora sale. I've definitely been eyeing a couple more things, so you know, hopefully for the Boxing Week sale I get some things. I'm very excited to try all of these things that I got, and keep an eye out for the videos that I will be uploading, just kind of doing like a first impressions of all of these and giving you guys a wear test. I think that that's what I'm going to do, because I feel like nobody really does wear tests anymore. So it's like, well, okay, I know how you feel about it now, but how does it hold up like 10 hours later? So I might do another haul soon. I'm definitely going to upload another video. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for spending time with me today, bells. I want you to remember that self-care is an investment, okay, in yourself. It might seem expensive at first, but it's definitely something that you need to invest in yourself for. And that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more beauty tips and more content and more inspiration. Until next time, stay glowing, stay growing. I'm the Prima Belle. Bye.
What you won't do for love.